Good evening, one and all, and you join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Mumbai Indians and the Kolkata Knight Riders. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
You'd be tempted to bat first. First ball for the batter, coming in.
No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shot straight past the bowler, could well be four.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed a lot. Aurora with a huge appeal. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good shot, a beauty.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, great shot.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. All the way, got it right out of the middle. The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Magical shot into the vacant leg position. Nobody there to stop it.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Mazhar Rabbani shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Does not need to run for that. Straight down the ground. 4 runs.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Huge. That has flown.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Couldn't get it through the field. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. At that maximum. Come to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
27 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 43 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus an over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
In the air and gone. Straight to short cover.
Rohit, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts, end all the way.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the over. Mumbai 73 for 1.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Misses everything. Over. Mumbai a 91 for 1.
Well, the power play has resembled Bazball so far with such a lot of power. There's some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Yadav, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Yadav gets off the mark.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond? Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Jeez, timed that well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Yadav goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gets that away.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
6 gone. We saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Shot, should be runs here. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. How will he reply?
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Mazhar Rabbani coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Doesn't beat the infield. Chance.
Rickleton coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Good afternoon to you all, and to join us for this Indian T20 League match between the Delhi Capitals and the Mumbai Indians. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. De Kock, a left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and look to settle into his work early on. Jacks up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Brilliant shot there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Ngidi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge. That has flown.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, mercy. The bowler's pleading. Another maximum. 3 of the best. 3 in a row. And there's more power to come. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
That is quite extraordinary. Jacks, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Timed that perfectly.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. De Kock, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Good catch in the crowd too.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Jacks has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Gets that away.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Jamieson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Jacks goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Cordell with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
Rohit just about ready to go out in the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Patel sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Rickleton, left-hand middle-order batter taking guard. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That is quite extraordinary. Rickleton, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Needs a dot ball.
What a screamer.
Yadav coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Miller with a great dive to take that. What a catch.
out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, that was met. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. Two biggies in a row.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for six. This innings is starting to build. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
See you later. 24 in a row. Let's party some more. This is outstanding cricket.
Well, that was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but still it goes for six.
Too good. That is huge.
Oh, well, that ball is probably feeling very sore right now. It's been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in just 5 balls.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Delhi with a massive shout. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Hardik, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but we've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Going with spin now. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, fantastic catch.
Santner, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
That's a solid shot. Stubbs did very nicely out there in the boundary. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Becker, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Edged it.
Getting off the mark in a streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
They'll get at least one here.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Super catch.
Bolt, right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great shot. Just square of backward point. That might just make it.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch.
Bumrah, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.